Alright, let's try this again. All kinds of stuff going on around the house. Alright. Whew. Well, I had several topics that I wanted to talk about today, but I decided that after talking about a few of them, and they don't seem as relevant to me after I make video on them. This is a work in progress, believe me. I want to switch direction for just a moment. After last Sunday's sermon, I happened across a video of some folks in California that were going around and handing out food to a lot of folks that are down on their luck. You know, they lost their house and jobs and whatnot, and you know what I mean, it really it hit me hard, and I want to do something. I'm very, very inspired and very motivated to do something. I wanted to start an initiative, and I'm still working on it. So I don't want to go full bore right now, but essentially the initiative would be, I believe it's called HAH1, which stands for Help at Home First. Not saying that we don't need to help others anywhere else on this planet. Yes, we do. I believe in that, but I think we need to help at home first. Get things right over here, and then move forward. Well, I don't really need to get into all the political side of things, the political jargon, and the actual feelings that I have on those are negative, and you don't need to hear them anyway. So, help at home first. That'll be the initiative. It's going to be coming along. Still working on the 501c3 here. Got all the paperwork together, just waiting on the Capitol to send it through. So we'll be able to move forward with our charities and whatnot. Now, one of the topics that I wanted to touch base with you on is forgiveness. Now, acceptance and forgiveness and love, they're all intertwined. They're all part of one, and we all need to love, accept, and forgive each other, and we have a need for that. But forgiveness, it's not one-sided. It goes both ways. You're not just giving something to someone. You're forgiving them. And that helps you. That helps you get closure and move forward. Otherwise, you're going to sit in the same spot, and your wheels are just going to be spinning because you haven't dealt with something from the past. So the best thing to do is to forgive. I'm not saying forget. I'm saying forgive. It's easier to forget after you've forgiven. Believe me. Been there, done that. Your focus this week should be on helping others as usual, but try to work on forgiving someone. There's bound to be something in your life that's bugging you. Somebody has done something in your mind to in your mind they've wronged you, or you're standing on a principle, or whatever. Maybe they did it accidentally. Maybe they don't even know they did it. It happens. Some folks are just born with their head in their butt. They just have absolutely no clue that they hurt other people. These aren't bad people necessarily. They just don't realize what they do. And then you've got the bad people who really don't care. Either way, it doesn't matter, because you're not forgiving them to help them so much. You're forgiving them to help you, and in so doing, you help them down the line. You may not see it when you forgive them, you may not hear it, and you shouldn't expect it. It's not a prerequisite for forgiveness. You don't need to get some kind of positive backflow from what you give. All you need to do is forgive them. Really, truly forgive them. Find it in your heart. Say, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm going to give it away. And forgive them. And you give it away. It goes right on out, goes right into them. Let them have what you've been carrying. Let them carry the load. Let them shoulder that burden. The saying that I use all the time is, don't let people live in your head rent-free. If they're going to be up there, charge them. Well, they don't need to be up there. And the way you get them out of there, the way you evict them, is to forgive them. Accept the fact that you're not going to change anybody. Accept that. People have to change themselves. And I like to, instead of using the word change, I like to use the word improve. You got that? They can improve themselves. You can't improve someone else. You can go out there in your yard and you can improve your yard. You can go in there in the bathroom and you can redecorate and you can improve that bathroom. You can improve all kinds of things. But you can't improve a person. They have to want to be improved. So you move forward with that. You let them deal with their improvements. Let them go get the permits. Let them, get what's needed to make the change in themselves, the improvements in themselves. You just forgive them and move forward. And you work on that for you. And that's what's important. And as long as you keep your eye on what's important, you keep it simple, keep it spiritually simple, then you'll be okay. KISS principle, KISS, keep it spiritually simple. You don't have to control others, but it's not right for others to control you. So forgive them, move on. It's really not that hard. I've been practicing this for a long, long time. I'm really good at it. You can be too. But just keep your expectations extremely low on what kind of feedback you'll get from the person that you're forgiving. And you don't have to be in their presence to forgive them. I mean, if you want to make something symbolic and you want to meet with them face to face and you want to put your hands on them and say, I forgive you, and move on with your life, then by all means, that's what you do. But you don't have to. Whatever makes you feel better, that's what counts. That's the important thing. Let's keep it spiritually simple out there. This is the Reverend James T. Ferguson. I'm signing off.